So, I mean, this kind of goes back to, I know that we were talking, what was it, last week about the rainbow crosswalks being removed. And I had made a comment about, yeah, while that upsets me and everything, there are bigger fish to fry right now with what's happening in America with things that are impacting the LGBTQ plus community. This being a huge part of that. When I think about this, it it's very disheartening. I feel like that if, let's say that the Supreme Court does decide to hear this, and let's say that they make a decision to overturn like what they did with Roe v. Wade, a lot of these states are going to have trigger laws that are most likely going to go into place across the country, including Texas, where we live, and including a lot of the southern states, but even other states that are a little bit more purple or left leaning. I believe like Michigan, like states like that, where you would expect it to be legalized already in the state constitution, where it's not. So I think the thing with this is it's really disheartening. It really upsets me. But also on the flip side of it, I think that this has a potential to really energize the LGBTQ plus community when it comes to a lot of these things. Because let's be real, there's a lot of people in the states where if it eventually, if they decide to hear the case, it eventually, let's say that it would get overturned. There are a lot of people in this country who don't have the means to leave from one of the states where the trigger laws may go into place to move to a California or a New York or an Illinois or whatever are the more liberal left leaning states where oftentimes where people feel a little bit more protected. And I'll be honest with you, even in the state of Texas, I love Texas. I love Houston. I don't feel as safe in Texas when I leave the city of Houston or the city of Dallas or the city of Austin, like states where I'm like, if I'm in the loop or the inner loop of Houston, like I don't have an issue with holding a guy's hand walking down the street. Like I'm not concerned about that. Like I feel just as safe as anybody else would in that regard. Um, but I think that this is going to be something that we're going to have to watch closely and figure out actually uh, what the Supreme Court does. I will say this much: I think they're going to hear the case, and I think it's going to get overturned. From a personal perspective, that's what I think is going to happen.